Will a billionaires got inside a suburb? Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I dreamed. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the silver lake. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stay true? I've been waking up too early just to lose some more sleep. I've been hiding from the fire, but I'm looking for a change. Oh, but what if I change my mind? Will I find my wasted time? There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation, I know exactly what he said to me. What he said to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. I'd say if I made a lot of money, I could buy you a house. And then maybe I could say I got it all figured out. Cause you know it don't grow on trees. But you would tell me so, you never owe me a thing. I said what about the times when I lose my way? You said there will come a time I won't be here to say the greatest things in life are free. So even if you're sleeping on streets, know you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. Lose this fight if you don't ever learn
ご希望のサービスをお選びください。韓国店舗どこでもご希望のサービスをお選びください。カチッと音が鳴るまでカードをお取りください。先ほど入手する通貨を選択してください。紙幣投入前にご確認ください。しばらくお待ちください。領収書を発行します。確認しました。ご利用
If we had the conversation he say to me? He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you can love. He say you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life. It's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. He say you'll be alright. Be I've been waking up too early just to lose some more sleep. I've been hiding from my pride when I'm looking for a dream. Oh, but what if I change my mind? Will I find my wasted time? There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation and know exactly what he say to me, what he say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life. It's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. I'd say if I made a lot of money, I could buy you a house. And then maybe I could say I got it all figured out. Cause you know it don't grow on trees. But you would tell me so, you never want me to leave. I said, what about the times when I lose my way? You said there will come a time I won't be here to say greatest things in life are free. So even if you're sleeping on streets, just know you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life. It's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. He said you'll be alright. You'll be alright. He said you'll be alright. You'll be alright. There's somebody I look up to, I could only hope to be. If we had the conversation, I know exactly what he say to me. What he say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you've been low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life. It's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'll make you this promise. He said you'll be alright. You'll be alright. You'll be alright.
You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up, yeah, until sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've got it in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, 'cause that's gonna lead to nothing. Yeah. Ooh, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Ooh, my message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Can't get you out of my head. And all the time that we spent, I know I could never be with you. Cause girl, you never know what's good.
What's good, what's good, what's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing, kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasted all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms, nah. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars, nah. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs. We could tell each other what we're feeling, what we've always longed for.
Ooh, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Ooh, my message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue. Yeah. And I don't know what to do. Yeah. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue. You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up, yeah, until sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've got it in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, 'cause that's gonna lead to nothing. Yeah. Ooh, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Ooh, my message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Can't get you out of my head. And all the time that we spent, I know I could never be with you. Cause girl, you never know what's good.
What's good, what's good, what's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing, kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasted all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms, nah. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars, nah. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs. We could tell each other what we're feeling, what we've always longed for.
Ooh, stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in your chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up, yeah, until sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've gotten in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, 'cause that's gonna lead to nothing. Yeah. Ooh, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Ooh, my message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I got? No, I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Can't get you out of my head. And all the time that we spent, I know I can never be with you. Cause girl, you never know what's good.
What's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing, kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasted all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms now. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars now. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs.
ありがとうございます。
he'd say to me. He would say you'll be alright if you know where to turn to. You'll lose this fight if you don't ever learn to keep it in balance and always know you can only get higher if you open low. He said you'll be alright if you live in the moment. Don't give up on life, it's your only opponent. You can only be honest. I'm making this promise. He said you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up down to sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've gotten in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, 'cause that's gonna lead to nothing. And I don't know what to do. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Get you out of my head and all the time that we spent. I know I can never be with you. Good girl, you never know what's good.
What's good, what's good, what's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing. Kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasting all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms now. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars now. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs. We can tell each other what we're feeling, what we've always longed for.
And I don't know what to do. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue. And I don't know what to do. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue. You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up down to sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've gotten in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, 'cause that's gonna lead to nothing. And I don't know what to do. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I can know? I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Get you out of my head and all the time that we spent. I know I can never be with you. Good girl, you never know what's good.
What's good, what's good, what's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing. Kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasting all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms now. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars now. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs. We can tell each other what we're feeling, what we've always longed for.
And I don't know what to do. stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up, yeah, until sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've gotten in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, that's gonna lead to nothing. Yeah. Ooh, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I got? No, I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Get you out of my head and all the time that we spent. I know I can never be with you. This girl you never know what's good.
What's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing. Kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasting all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms now. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars now. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs. We can tell each other what we're feeling, what we've always longed for.
And I don't know what to do. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I got? No, I don't know why. You got me feeling blue. Yeah. And I don't know what to do. My message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I got? No, I don't know why. You got me feeling blue. You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up, yeah, until sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've gotten in my mind and all of your signs. Tell me honestly, what do you want us to be? No more fronting, 'cause that's gonna lead to nothing. Yeah. Ooh, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Ooh, my message isn't getting through. 1 minute you're gone, I'll never keep track. Is this all I got? No, I don't know why. You got me feeling blue.
Get you out of my head and all the time that we spent. I know I can never be with you. This girl you never know what's good.
What's good? I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing. Kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasting all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms now. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars now. Maybe she'd be down to listen to my songs. We can tell each other what we're feeling, what we've always longed for.
And I don't know what to do.
drop out any clues. I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasted all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms, nah. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars.